Oba, take time. Tinamu 1 year. Na said truly, aha na pesotena. And I said truly, Ghana na pesotena. Because obeya onai baku si ha, onai baku si Ghana, ebe ha adwene. Irrespective say higher no, oba, and they still succeeding. The question is, how are they doing it? If you are able to answer it now, then you also have the formula, that path to success. But Sawuba, that's when we start questions. Now, when we start the right questions to the right people, now kotina baby a obetina o person na now we see complainers, pessimists muna. And yeah, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
She has a plan, a secret mission filled by gratitude and affection. She chooses her mother's favorite breakfast. Delight Foods, House Sakoko, a harmonious blend of flavors crafted with care and devotion. The taste of tradition and comfort.
Breakfast is ready.
In that moment, their connection deepens, a bond strengthened by a shared experience. Delight Foods, House Sakoko, a delicious breakfast made with care and love in just 2 minutes.
DHW 1642 Concord Printable Intercooler Engineer Hembaku 60 daily, also worldwide doing on internet. And I'm in Canada. Mengwako din komo Canada. Mene nanaya ye boa mene ne ba so no so enhyeda nche bebre sa. Na me hu se amafo bebre se o nyame fane bra biom woman we oh fane bra biom yetie woman we ya oh ebeboa yen. I hope say yetie na etu ho anamo. Ne se utie keke. Me de makacho sa ha isua de utie obi a tie ye. The office ebeboa no. Pa utie obi a utie nkrofo a yes. Nkrofo bebre we experience pa. Before I be chance no mama menda me sponsors say Delight House Akoko mo UK mo fa mani nkyere Afro shop bia ope Delight House Akoko, Delight Bo Fruit, Delight Kose, Delight Sobulo kama pa. So UK kwa dia oko Afro shop bia kasa ohwehwe Delight Foods. Delight Foods no de me bobo so nyina no obenye bi ato kama pa Delight House Akoko ko na ko pebi na to ejuma pasa be nkanche mo say requesters mo akwentu especially uhia artisans na se tiler, painter, plumber, steel burner, electrician, carpenter, auto repairs ni ade na omo here requesters inti so we requester and one say obeko app no so omo mobile app no ko Play Store ni App Store na search for ejumapa uko na search ejumapa o download the app and so ko mo website www.ejumapa.com ko requester o request here baby your project ni wo bia no ejumapa say you are covered on many obi no abeye amount because if you are sending sika de abafi say my obukata ni ade ejumapa say yes from contact your request on many artisans no abeye ejuma na ma mun download the tap send no person money sika be fie brebusiafo a o download ya no an say bibisa udin na udin a share ho de bisa promo code a share so na type SVTV promo code SVTV. O send sika na ba beto mobile wallet in Ghana said then skolom. It's download the tap send more Europe, Canada, US, and the UK. No download the tap send. Airbnb apartment was down so man any English man from near Western Small Paris group of companies. I mean, Ganjamo says, "See a hotel boy a ding." And say Wabagana omo Airbnb apartment, 3-bedroom fully furnished down so man no oko bibia bi ho bibia ho air condition kitchen washing machine iron bibia bi ho nti $40 a night nti ohia down so man there na and I just say obitimi afre Paris group of companies as soon as English amount from no 1 and 2 flats. For long-term rental until me afro our numbers Paris group of companies numbers here 053 866 3532. My numbers now show screen so bit me a free Paris group of companies. We have Airbnb from CCR. Nadaya, you boy me more aqua, boko there.
Adomboko now swen.
A nice one. Now my good background, good we're the studio section.
And then there is studio. Mabetu me wo Miami studio inti.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good. Anyway, me no ba so no so nche bia, but me ankasa me who feedbacks ni bi near there on comment section near there, so I should bring you again. But apart from that, no more money mo so no. Almost a day. I know say maybe some people will reach out to you and all that. I mean, feedback need to say. Sunday I shall say.
The feedback in the dear yeah. Mrs. Taketwa bese ene otie ya wesua bi afimu abusuafo nso menua yi opoman opokufo senso frɛ me fi Ohio as sister nkomo no a esese nke yebo dedaada no afiansa ne ahya ase boy inti that is good and Enra make a grocery store na me na ho na raba ko ye adwuma wo ho obi de send no no so say ono nso ade a kire na adwene bebre oba krom hanche okita baba ako mioma bi kire na adwene so nti nkomo amene ne ye boy no ono nso afamu bi ama aboa no ne plan na odo bebo ne bra ne nti so far so good.
Wow, that's good feedback. Anyway, and then young tackle wangasa starting with where the enemy to go waka cry. Baby rabe rim maybe in future so maybe beba ho. But omo ma be rim no. Ayan baby no Ghana for na yetu kwan ya dodo na no. If ye twen ye twa ye ni hwefie. Yako room fresh no. Focus na ye divided attention. Say ye hwe sika asem if you so train mean take you sir side no watch a womb a very important key yeah you will feel ni entiase bebre mu bebre ni entiase enim so kwa bruche wa hate we no befa phone na o ga say o to bo na fe na ma bebre mu ma me settle answer no ye na e wa ne de wa fu plane nko ade sa na ya dwen wa hate te ba sa so na manipa na e pressure beto no so ne sika asem de obetoto ne sika asem ne ade. I mean in cases in say then e be
Sabio oba krom ha udi kan ba se udi kan ba ukotena plane mu a instructions ayede ma wo first yes say se wukita bakra na plane no tiato a oxygen mask ne ba use it first before you're able to support anybody else. That is lesson number 1. So wuntimi nyina ya wuntimi nye philanthropic work. So wuntimi ntua wo bills a wuntimi nyi sika emma enkrofo. Ekrom ha no rental ne nti se mini sika nti be 1 year 2 years ne ade. Onwo chirewa oboafo ini baabia. Udi agra enye oboafo ni baabia no hwan so na wone no kasa. Enti eyesa na you are dealing with financial stress, you dealing with mental health issues, you dealing with a lot of issues so wan hwe ya wan kasa no ebe how adwene. Obi iba krom ha minimum 5 years. Eno ane so obeko up and down, obi wo obeko school kakra and san oba bepe adwuma ahye adwuma ase. The more you work here no, the more your taxes no so ye den ekosoro. Now life insurance, now all these things are coming into play no. Ohu ebechire wo kakra. Inti unfortunately, senior person you may not be able to do it that way. The other thing also say, yeah, we come with the hopes to say, which is excellent. But in reality, no, sometimes it doesn't work out. Inti sawuba with the idea so maybe 2-3 years and I say 5 years ma sign maybe pesika akufia. I think that you have to think carefully about that plan and say so then you have to plan very well. Now, about 5 years na no akufie na so who say 5 years now betra krom ha no obekofie na efie so ayeden asesa. But more often than not, we don't think about it in those terms. If you for ain't na ain't wo. Me suggestion kakra for woma yes say ye pesi ye coffee later on in life and I say yini yes most often when it comes to udi sika e coffee enyo bia na woni papa me meka say mimitri nkwa say mi wo cousin na also mi mu throughout order so ikita mi mu ankakra no obuame ewo me project ne but I cannot say that for everybody. Into ubeye adwuma na di sika beko ubeye adwuma na di sika beko na at the end of the day you don't see the fruit of your labor. Now when you are also taking all these monies or bills near the waha at the end of the day wow budget o share Ukwa Ghana say ukwa now complaining, Ghana 4 years, Ghana 4 years, media mint na Ghana. Then why did you invest so much? Inti to cut a long story short, a year, Oba take time. Tinamu 1 year. Nasha said truly, ahana pesotena. And I said truly, Ghana na pesotena. Because obeya onai baku si ha onai baku si Ghana ebe ha adwene se Ghana nso na wo pese ukọ truly no na abusuafo so ye na who say you cannot achieve what you want to achieve se sika na kakra na eba no so o ye so what about fufra? I don't expect so will pay rate, most especially depending on your financial your friends your educational background, the juma wo ye ni idea. Will pay rate bosome ibe do 3,000 and I say say so no o compare 1 bedroom you sometimes Toronto Abontin studio 1,700 2,000 1 bedroom 2,000 ukita is such a living situation ubetua your grocery o corner over transportation ya dia sika no ebi nhye da ni ho se wankasa nso this can be ye den ete ema wo ho nti I think we need to really think about it before we start doing that. Now this is not to say obi wo ho awaba waja ne ma ewu fie. That is a different situation. That is a different situation. Sometimes there are critical illnesses. Oh, mommy, and I say, oh, grandmother, and I say, a year woofy. Menka say, men she. But the American say, you have to weigh in and put yourself first before you can, your friends, overstretch yourself when it comes to sika kufi.
Nana, before me more at you, no. Yankasa ye mu bebre no before ye mindset a ye be free Ghana and san e be ba abrochi on so kan bi ye hu ni say abrochi de okwa sika no obon se me ne bi mu ka say fi say sika ne talent easy menye sika ne say those kind mindset no nti ye mba ho ye na ya tena play mu say ye ba no ono na dwi nya ni say de mba be make sika na 2 years maybe 2 years pe macha 3 years me back fee mabe invest mabe away oko remuria reality on the ground almost we did 10 years 20 years wo because the way no susu fifie ba no enye sa na net here And a promises so ever promising for any broche any say any you see I say hopes near high by a real money you say hey to be the dawson to be the everybody did yes and now better to trade but
Yeah.
say pass a physical cash now planning you know we do on any sanity and so
Once first na ATM se buy no so border ho a me ko border ho I saw border ho a na sika na yeden eba the other thing no say why na sa information no ne suggestion no oji efi nenchen. Who is advising you? Who is influencing your mindset and your thoughts? So ain't is when ya obia obetimi breaking it down ama o nitty gritty na obey disappointed. And I believe said your friend is say minua be manyame enuntia ne ye boss ankomwe because the reality on the ground is it is difficult here. Enough from emre na emu ye eyi kakra no samre no etwam ye what different phase it was the whole world is going through a different phase. Senya me no kasa sesia wa me no yenim say Middle East Iran for ne Israel for ya den wo moko some wo moko sa no what we don't realize ne say ye no ma ye wa Canada, England and US no ye tria yen taxes no ye de be ye na sa sika yi bi nso no ye di borrow Ukraine for any Israel for any year wo mo queen security risk e wo area say bibi koso wo baabi o but eno nso affect yen e wo hanom ebi wo ho a sometimes no na economy no abe impact adwuma. Inti ukwa adwuma ye okay obehu ane se adwuma ne se mintimi nkoso biom na kire se wankasa no where your source of income yeden inni ho ibiom. And I believe we need to be mindful of all these things, which brings me back to say wo se uba ebrochire ye tutu we nyina agu asum oba ye na entesa no wankasa no you pull back, you ask yourself, what next? What is my next plan? How can I get better? How can I get myself out of these situations? Send Ghana for now wa mobile first na say before na wa have first no ebi atimi akọ wo mo anim no eden no mo ye ya wo mo de call wo mo anim say no information, and I always say information no endorse unya wo data na eden na wo de hwe ukọ Instagram a ubehu Ghana fo a wo mo atu kwan a wo mo ye ade obenwu alatafo a wo matu kwan a wo mo ya ade obi wo ho abisa na obeka akiro obi wo ho awubisa na onka akiro. But there are also women they're putting their experiences out and giving information out. Unya sa information now, what are you doing with it? Irrespective say higher no inkrofo oba and they still succeeding. The question is, how are they doing it? If you are able to answer it now, then you also have the formula, that path to success. But Sawuba, that's when we start questions. Now, when we start the right questions to the right people, now kotina baby a obetina o person otina now we see complainers, pessimists muna. And yeah, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going anywhere. So irrespective of everything that I'm saying, there's still hope. I'm very optimistic to say, and then we start asking the right questions. We will find the right answers and solutions to some of our problems.
yes and one work no ask the right questions. And a then ye share our brabo, then I walk our shaman or share. Ah, open so. Bibia open so or online or YouTube or Google or but back to that matter and say ye better data. Na saa nyama no a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛhu no anaade yɛpɛ no yɛntumi nhwehwɛ gye sɛ yɛka kyerɛ oh ɛnyɛ possible oh ɛdeɛ mfa ɔmo se yɛse ɛyɛ common among yɛn Ghanaians ɛnyɛ yie yɛse ɛnyɛ yie oh yɛse ɛnyɛ yie wote yɛa no na yɛdi so yɛse ɛnyɛ yie oh yɛse wei deɛ woyɛ ɛmfa
So yes, no, and this is I do believe a lot of mindset break. I say your mindset, you know, yes, sir. Number one, at one point in time, it will reassess no. Ni airplane a shame. Ni yes. It took people say anomati me to fair we can make it into a transportation system. It was somebody's idea. Actually, the idea was not one person. The ideas are there, but it takes people working on the ideas. Whilst Wright brothers, you know, we are bicyclists though, not more repair bicycle. They had a bicycle shop. Whilst they were practically working on this idea, there was another university professor near the calculations. At the end of the day, you know, bicyclists, Wright brothers, you know, are the ones that attempted. Into these airplanes, rockets, etc. No, they are ideas that have been, as human beings, you're putting it together. Any year is not. Into obia otie yen. And I want us to be very keen. There is nothing like impossible. Even the word impossible has impossible. It will be on your share or on word, you know, impossible. Now on for apostrophe in share I name obenya I am possible. There is nothing impossible in this world. That is why there is research. And at it when you say kayebenya your friend is a car at nemu. It came with somebody's idea and working on that idea. And then you car, you airplane. Look at us having this conversation. Me wa Canada, Brantford, Abontene. So you are in Ghana, but we are having this virtual interview, like we are all in the same room. And when we're done, you put it out there for anybody and everybody outside the world, which means it is possible. Until you change your mind and you change the words that come out of your mouth that it is not possible. I cannot do it. You can do it. Into be a otse ordinance atu ni de ye friend say asha ni nanta mu say enye ye ebeye ye. It is the same conversations, and this I'm going to go a little bit off tangent. We have about our country Ghana. Say enye ye. Ebeye ye no ye then. It starts with us. Because if you put so much negativity, when you put out forth negativity, you get negativity. Usi enye ye a, enye amubeye biya no is towards that end. Say enye ye. Inti mwa you don't scare. Obinu mwa ye a say you been wo hokra na kire say wato ato form. And this is the same behavior. I remember one time in Obinam. In a one num issue water bottle. Oh yeah, no yeah, they auto chine a form. Or see, somebody will pick it up. No. That is why there are bins around. Until you don't expect somebody to pick it up. Do your part and let me do my part. But say ye later a chronum near say we nya juma. So if you're littering, who are you tasking? Because then you become part of the problem. Now we see where the ye. Correct yourself, start from yourselves, correct yourself so that the next person, when you're 9 ejina so say, no, this is unacceptable. So we have to take our personal ourselves to task and also take others to task. It is possible. So we need to change our mindset to possibilities, and we need to start looking for answers. What is the solution?
And one of our but yantua somfi sikasem adeɛ mba bebisa very important sɛ ne yɛka na sikasem yitu kwan yaba Canada wo Canada nti bi suka but ebetimi akɔ across ebia obi or other countries Ghana for more other countries yɛnhwɛ sikasem ne bi ebetutu sikasem yi.
Yes.
And education so ɛwɔ Canada school sikasem school
Sikasem school.
Any school nti ọmọ mpɛ sɛ ɔmokɔ school no menim sɛ nyɛ obiara na pɛ sɛ ɛkɔ school but yɛnhwɛ school ɛne sikasem
okay. I'll start with school no. See, you can't say school na and you'll be an obeko university and I say a college and I say a year. But at least a minimum requirement. Niamehune says, so Wuba Chrome Hana, the opportunities are there for you to be able to say, baby, I will want to say, and yet move yourself out of that space now. And yet you need to find an educational path. Minimum. So college na beko wire 1 year program and a 2 year program and your college diploma. That is a step in the right direction. And ye masters and I say PhDs. That is okay. But at least start with a minimum. And no you will stumble you will footing would the a quine education no any degree no enquan education uko school na ebuane adwene na wo wuti mental processing into school bebre na yekono. The intention is to help you analyze, assimilate, research, and apply. It is a wutimi utilizes some yoma way wo academic a year. Ufi won so na uba areas na wo de bobra, you can also utilize the same thing. And yes, wako school ni achira wade no wa pass waji diploma and access certificate into where we. No. The intention is that the skills that you accumulate ewo hono ubetimi use. Say your philosophy krana we use your philosophy what do I dream in a dream beyond. We needed philosophers. Confucius was a philosopher. Aristotle, philosophy. Your concept of democracy came because of your friend say Socrates, Aristotle, and all those philosophers. So enti ehia say adwene na ewo trim no, you can utilize it to think and to plan and to apply the plans that you have. So that is the essence of school. So wo Ghana no, so when we school Krana, there is night school, there is online school. I ebe buawa muwe wo high school diploma ewaha. Make I say me call a school transitional year program U of T mesha ase no. Na ma mi bi wo ho no awo 5. She did not get the opportunity to to go to school. Every school wa Ghana. Okitama inum owie school no owie the first degree and a master's. So that is not an excuse. If a Ghanaian woman, and she was not the only Ghanaian woman, there were Ghanaian women with 2 children. And I'm going to mention this lady's name, Estado. With 2 children, she did it and got her master's degree. That is not an excuse. It's a mean to me. There are opportunities there. Utilize those opportunities. So basic high school, krana, do it. Sa program I make a transitional year program. So when we're high school, krana, you have that tenacity to learn and apply. Interview na it gives you an opportunity to get into a university environment, to learn, to study. So senior university na bekona a college, that is fine. But basic minimum, there are night schools, there are online schools. If you Google, you'll find. If your friend is, I'm not too sure, say Emory, which is Western Road and Finch area. They used to have a night school there. There are other schools with night schools. Into sa bakura na obetimi akon kakran. Would they be grade 10, grade 11, grade 12? What your high school diploma? It is better than nothing. At least you're on your path. It's a juma we are you know. You have an alternative here. So personal support work and our person that is fine. You get a consistent friend is saying a juma to do. And it has the ability to take you out of the baby depending on who nipano person to feel to another area of affordability any juma. You are able to do that. Now, Canada Chroma, we always say the real estate market is expensive. It is true within the bigger cities and the inner cities, but sometimes it demands for us to get out of our comfort zone, go further out to become a. Now, assuming say wako school let's get to the financial planning aspect of it. And this is, let me put this out there. Me financial planner. I just do financial planning, personal finance for myself. And that is the angle me fiba. Where do Canada? Oh yeah, Juma. Oh yeah, Juma. I understand some yoma but bomoding. So group will be a mutu susu. Yes, susu da so aha. Group will be a mutu susu. Now benya $50 a crap per paycheck na. For $50 no. Na mon form susu group. Na mon fe sika no ensie. Se $100 nso na benya. Mon form susu group no. Na mon fe sika no ensie. And as everybody knows, susu is based on trust. Mubetimi atu se susu in kakran. Se 100 in a wuye no busumi biana. At least at the end of the year, no kita 1,002. In 2 years, no kita 2,004. Se sa 1,002 in a betimi a. Now they are got to bank. Uji ususu na now they are got to a friend is bank. Uji ya menka se fako na fako she demu ufie. And I say fakoto asasi ufie and I say no. Uti krom ha emergency beba. Bibi beto. That is what this money is for. Odi kotu high yield interest savings account. And I say uko bank krana bisa so peso auto mutual funds na we na wa o peso de shasia. Now they are shasia. At least usika no year juma amount. And what I'm saying is, so would it your friend is say 2,500 in eba yibosumia 250. Yimu 250 nefesie. Or the 3,000 eba yimu 300. That is 1/10 of it nefesie. This is the basic financial education you will get anywhere. Na san komoya menemo bui. It took me time to learn it. But then I also realized, say mo kind Bible na munim Nebuchadnezzar eni ade no, the richest man in Babylon. That was why Babylon was wealthy.
This Airbnb in Dansoman Estates, Accra, is only $40 a day and offers all the amenities for a comfortable stay. It is also conveniently located 30 minutes away from the airport. We also have 1 and 2 bedroom apartments for long-term rental at Englishi, Amamprum, 15 minutes to the Wedi Togo and the West Hills Mall going for 1,500 and 1,000 Ghana cedis only. Call Parry Group on 053-866-3532, 053-866-3532. This is Parry Group of Companies.
It is that information made them into history. Nebuchadnezzar abreso. Babylon abreso. Why was Babylon rich? Because the richest man in Babylon share for how to save, invest into 1/10 of everything. Wahudin ya wudi ye adwuma no fasie. Udi sia unye sika na now they are investment. Investment no so be den ebe won kakra amount. And it is based on this investment now there be that is part of your down payment. Yes, if bra o de kakra esie. Rome was not built in a day. Yemfiti prekope. Intisa so it also involves planning. Into the sika yisie I sika ye adwuma mawi. Na wonso no usua more. This conversation is just a tidbit about financial planning.
Wow, I see. Okay, what my sika service yen share say ya adwin say ya tinemu 5 to 10 years no. Yeah na opportunities so ho agbobo bi so ebia na nye nyina na ebetimi akọ school be ka just say me the school there mean to go school be ka just say normal school say o go school agosia be ka just say ni tiewu that dey no China dey ohun nti dem bio na such people no on betimi aye na ye any app ni akọ any app ye bia factory job ya na ye Amazon cleaning those things near which he himself for start juma but he ain't be say juma na nche ye betimi aye bibia ka ho ana ye betimi the skill bi na ya me preach wa na ye betimi the skills bi aka ho ana ye betimi the bibia ka ho ana because construction firm ni other way nyina opportunities wo ho ye tena mu yi then ye betimi ye ntimi mbo juma ba ko mutimi wo juma ba kuma be say cleaning or wo mbe 20 years obi so wo ha say where else or where else ma be 20 ni sisi nyina no angasa ko hu say no chale enye bete then e betimi aye account.
And this conversation, Nyame, it comes back to mindset.
Say bebre kasa de no me dem anko school me dem mintimi nkenkan mintimi ntro mintimi they say it.
So you've already shut that door. Inti so woka say okay, manko school manya yi, let me try. Until you try, you will never know your capabilities. Inti so one kasa wa shut the door onto your future now. I'm sorry, even if it is open wide, which is Canada, your opportunistic place ubetimi aye. Inti yemfa said the doors of opportunities are open. Osi medium manko school medium metiabo minti me nyane ade. How are you going to be helped? Now, Ghana, no, what sometimes we didn't see is a binum ye dyslexic. We're more learning, you're slightly different from a you expect it's a obiabe a student. To be frank, I am not an A student. I am a B and a C student. But the B's and the C students see things differently. Our minds work differently. Because sometimes our passions are aligned somewhere else than the courses we took. I was a science student. Science was not my business. Would they make literature more? Yes. But I was a science student. And that makes me a C student in science. But that doesn't make you stupid. Even a D student is not a stupid person. It's just a who be and the skills and the strength sometimes to me who be to make us say, hey, where they no born with school so share ne wenye sika. Because we are looking at it academically. 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Nipano had more skills outside a but yeah, because who bet me at you pass and forget, yes, my dear. No, I think that's the wrong way we look at and kill people's dreams. And then the way ayaka sa chire ye nintini enso no ye de ahye ye timu say me de mabon obia mon wo wiase sebio kwase akra yesua de afi okwase ans ye even
So obia ni bibi.
obia ni bibi. Even a broken clock is right twice in a day. Obia ni bibi. But the question is, what ma ho sa chance no? Ain't we have to stop saying, say, oh, media menyini dodo, media mini, media mabon. Say, let me try. Yeah, chire we mami ntie bi. Utie we see ask yourself, what did I learn out of this? Ushia dia bakwa, it is more than you knew. Ushia mienua, it is two more than you knew. Niyan say every day bia ushia bibi. Every week bia ushia bibi. Just imagine the accumulation of knowledge. Enti mindset na ye kita no eno enesi ye de to nchen. Nien try. Give yourself the opportunity to try. So we a cleaner, it was shopper. That's okay. But aim to own a cleaning company. That is what I'll tell that person. Because cleaning now, no. Imagine yourself as the owner of a cleaning company. If the business was yours and you are working, you are doing it, how would you feel? Now, and own a cleaning company. Yeka say school crofon to me a minimum of a grade year friend and say high school. Actual any kind basic minimum to read and to write because contracts and answer will be called you would not play my fill this form, fill this so that you'll be able to do that yourselves. There are many times I know ye too quiny idea no ne Ghana for baby atina you mo awaba krom hache o hun isania obetro na so be feel simple forms na afedia odema obi se onfele emano. I think the basic minimum for us to, we should be able to do it. And that involves us educating ourselves. Ofa book is a kaya. There's nothing wrong with that. Kain book in kakra. Education is a luxury. Maybe a bibi memwa ye war Ghana no ye. But tete no a yede ye asefo ye nkwa eba US no. Ye ma wo mo nkan ade enchro ade. Ye hu a ye bekum. You will be hanged you will be lynched. Yebekun. Inti na nkrofo womo kire womo senya womo be kan Bible no. Womo be hu atro. Na sabio yede womo kwa ne yede legal paper ba yesi yi sign ha. Wetimi akan ya hu. Nya ye ka kire ne se on sign. Na wo ka kire me se me de mintimi nkai mintimi ntro. Ni yesi sign ha na nso de ayi wo tamba team so anasa wo de ayi ayi a ye kokun how would you know? Osi ya ne momfa me nkwe. What on freely. So
The
it's
okay
not my
nyina
fault.
yeah, the okay nyina no before me ja ho kra enne no. Ade we very important. The okay nyina no. Ye ba no self confidence any networking. Sa nyama we nyina no ade e so high pa. Before e be networking ipo confidence ni po ni ho. Bebre ni ho. Nti ye ba ye limit ye ho. And the ancient Ghana for me growth we are ancient higher, me growth we are ancient higher. But we can go, we can do yes, Ghanaian community in here. But you can network what to coin, what could be man so. I mean, network with people. Some you know more, and you're limited to only Ghana for one. Confidence, no, your confidence in what yeah, and crowd for mumpe. Oh, Ghana, hey, you catchy, you can't cry, you can't wait, yeah, I mean, growth for yeah. I quite a Ghana now, but what about the others?
It is very true. And Nyawu it is not only Ghana for many immigrant communities feel comfortable within our own communities. We feel aligned, but then that is where sometimes it's limiting. So where Ghana abana uba say you are a young person, early 20s, or say a young family, late 20s, mid 30s, near Diana, I would suggest to say, depending on community to also align with other families, say abroad and I say Chinese and I say sometimes na makers is say wo ba na wo bet na certain catchment area near there aya na won share them who the other aspect of a no, but say wo yi hu ifimu na wo call a different area, unya opportunity to link with different people, listen to different experiences, explore different parts of the country. Na nienti aya na nkrofo inye yine se aya na ye access to ye fast Ghana aduane, your resources, access to Ghanaian events, programs, and idea, because it tends to be concentrated in one particular area. Baby a me ba ye na ye ni bisa ne ana wo mo wo no ye something me refi the name something culture, celebration of cultures, enti na yi Caribbean for, Polish for, Scottish for, Hungarian for, indigenous for, do that particular they celebrate all these cultures together. Into Caribbean, now you have an experience of Caribbean culture. Woko Polish for now, you have an experience of the Polish culture, Hungarian culture, and AE. It gives you the opportunity to meet different people from different areas areas. Now, omonso because ebinumo ba ha no bebre no were small scale were farmers, and I say they own auto in that first mechanic shops, and I say the roofing businesses near there. So you get the opportunity to talk to these people who own businesses, ne franchises. Into a more different view into the world of the fabric of Canada. Nia me pa kyerɛ ne sɛ we have to be edu time bi a ɛsi yɛdi yɛn nsi pieces yɛtimi etu efi Ghana aba kurom ha abɛtena sɛ Toronto abɔntene so Brampton, Mississauga ne ade a yɛbɛtumi etu efi wɔn so akɔ a different part to have a different feel, different opportunities. It will a chrome her. It is possible. There is nothing called impossible. It is possible.
Nice one. Nana ya boa. And I mean no about on this topic. Yeah, that's a pass will be any. Also the unim na also waka. I hope say omo mbehwe sa program we so na ombesua nyama be brave film. But say wo bibia obe kan etwa to anaminja ho. E mesa no about another time.
Nyameke chat one is you know what, recent immigrants, your mental health is very, very important. Your mental health matters. Inti mabana mu face challenges, you also have to be able to reach out to source for mental health support. And train mamioma in say and sana wa share because so we are distressed, we are depressed. Ene ho kroneba no na si anhwe ho anka ho asem entem na bofa wutrima ene ahatraye no ebeye dene na yedene sonso anachire se obi wo fie kura wo bua no nkakra na se wo so ni mu a that future plan that you had it is not going to be possible. So the American says so wo feel so why you're stressed now we yi na nye take a walk. Si form our apartment muko na ko nante kakra ye wellness groups in so uko library na wo bisa se baby a wo bia no library se wo hwehwe wellness group, can they help you now? They can do the research with you and tell you can connect freeway because this mental health we only have one. If your mental health is not good, your health is not good and your financial health will not be good. So you need to take care of yourselves. Very, very important. Oh yes, sir.
Nice one.
Hypertension form.
Nice one, Nana. Nana ya boa me da so ba me show. So social media handles no bona. Yenko follow ni ehu ni o ye ni ade. Me da so ba me show no. So mesa ne wa ba bi on another topic next time. Omo metie we be bo. Omo aso.
Well, I do hope, sir. I can only share with you my experiences, and if you need more and want to follow me at Nanaya Yabua Show on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Facebook and so Twitter, so all those 3 platforms you can find me. You can connect with me and we can speak further. Moko YouTube so interviews and you are going to get to learn a lot from African Americans and Black Canadian experiences. Eddie Kamfo waha wamufi Caribbean. I'm interview and they share with me the Wamu journey. You can learn from it and take a page out of it. Thank you very much.
Nice one.
Minim say na very
brief. Say ye be mesano wa babium another time kakra ye be bundu thought.
But
Nana ya ebu ana mote ne kan be damo say mo hwe SVTV Africa. Hope say discussion have in some kind nyina no. With me apiki bibi efrim. The bia me kan wa me say research dey kan and run say internet no wa wo use internet no wa wo dey hwe nyama una auto data nie upese uye bia na dia upese formation bia upe bia wo internet no so nti me dey encourage say and we still time e wo nyama bia emboa because day in day out time is so precious. Time they go. Take your time, learn something new. Bibia men tete de obi say entimi untimi nye untimi abra ukra phone ho bibia o phone so. Entimi de bia me ba me boss ade so me encourage you do research sua bibi. Na unso obetimi aye e be possible. Madam Assistant Moshe SVTV Africa FM DJ nya Madam Production Team as DJ Click Sharon and a team. How about so ba me show no so bia me na mess na show screen so. But me WhatsApp me and send me voice note to my crown.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job? then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.
Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.